Now, for the people that are listening, what would you like them to get out of this podcast with me today? What are you hoping for them to understand or to retain? And or perhaps you want them to reach out to you for connection, conversation, etc. What would you like them to do with this talk today?
The biggest thing is you are not alone. You do not have to be alone. It's okay to ask others for help. If it's, and sometimes the strongest thing that you can do is to ask someone for help. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's really okay.
I want to thank you so much, but before I close, I want to leave this with the audience. If leadership is responsibility, not identity, then planning your absence is part of the job. And I want to thank Deb Creer for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Deb, thank you for the conversation.
Oh,
Any last
thank
statement
you.
before I close off?
First of all, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This has been such a fascinating discussion. And it really has been so much fun. I just really want people to remember it's okay. You'll get through it, whatever it's going to be. And it might be 5 days, might be 50 years, but you'll get through it the way you're supposed to get through it.
Thank you, Deb. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your time with me this evening. And thanks for taking the time on a Friday evening to be on this podcast. I'm such a privileged person to have you with me, to experience what you've experienced, to talk about it, to share it with others. And I hope others will listen, learn, contact you. If anybody wants to get a hold of Deborah, parentheses, Deb, that's how she lists it on LinkedIn, Creer, Krier, and connect with Deb on LinkedIn. If you can't, Deb and I are connected. Just reach out to me and I'll make an introduction. No
Thank you.
problem.
And I'm the only Deb Creer, so I'm pretty, and I have the red hair, so I'm pretty easy to find.
Very, very distinctive profile. I really love your profile. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And for the audience, thanks so much for joining me in on this podcast. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you can like, share, comment this content as we publish. And I really appreciate it. And I also want to make a couple of mentions. One is with every podcast I publish, there's a long video of the entire conversation that goes up on YouTube. Plus it goes on all the podcast streaming channels. In addition to that, I publish close to 25 different short, small videos, which they are the highlights of our conversation with Deb. They'll also be published on YouTube. Feel free to engage with those. And I also publish a Cole's Note version, which is a blog of the podcast, goes on my blog post, on my blog site.